Welcome back to part 4 of the Cune portfolio tasting with their portfolio manager. If you missed part 1 through 3, go back and check it out on my playlist. Let's get to it.
Alright, so we will continue with Cune and we're gonna move to the reds. So we're gonna do the Cune Organic first, and then we're gonna do a Crianza, Reserva, and Gran Reserva.
Nice.
Cune Organic, this is the first vintage of this wine, so this is a new wine for the winery, and it's been in the States for about 6 months now.
Interesting, okay.
So it's a very new wine in the market, and it's a new wine for us as well.
Got it.
The reason it's certified organic, and it's really hard and expensive in Spain and in Europe overall to kind of like certify your vineyards. So for the most part, you know, we are always, you know, we farm organically and sustainably, but it's always been kind of like a challenge to get our vineyards certified. We've been working, or the Cune has been working in certifying this vineyard for, you know, a couple of years, and they finally got the certification. And at first they were gonna blend the fruit with, you know, some of their other wines, but then they said, well, why don't we do a very different expression of, you know, Tempranillo and Garnacha than what we normally do. I mean, Cune, they are known for their Reservas and Gran Reservas. They have Cune Crianza, but that's kind of like the youngest wine they do. Right. They've never done a younger wine than, you know, 2, 3, 4 years of age. Right. So this was kind of like the experiment to do that. Very cool. This is what we would consider a joven. It doesn't have any oak. It's mostly, you know, stainless steel. Well, not mostly, it is stainless steel. Right. And it's Garnacha and Tempranillo. All the fruit comes from Rioja Alta. So Rioja, as you probably know, it's split into 3 sub-regions: Rioja Alta, Rioja Alavesa, and Rioja Oriental. Right. So Cune and all its fruit, it's coming from Rioja Alta. So there is no blending between Rioja Alavesa and Rioja Oriental. In Rioja, it is actually very common for winemakers and wineries to blend fruit from all over the region, very similar to Bordeaux, right? There are many different, you know, the region is pretty large, and there are many different terroirs, and 1 year is hotter, 1 year is warmer, 1 year is more rain. So in order to maintain that consistency in your wines, it's always been very popular to blend the fruit. Right. But, you know, Cune kind of like moved away from that and decided to really show the sub-region where the winery is located. So in the case of Cune, it's Rioja Alta, so all the fruit comes from there. So the idea with this wine, again, is not to have something that has been aged in oak, but something that it's, you know, that really shows the Garnacha and the Tempranillo fruit. So really fruit forward, really fresh, really approachable and easy to drink. These are kind of like the kind of like the everyday, what we would consider everyday type of wines. And then as you move to Reservas and Gran Reservas, those are more, you know, special. Yeah, exactly.
Really groupy, good tannin, good spicy finish there. Like wow. A lot of the time when I think about wines as like jovens, like the younger Rioja, a lot of time I feel like they fall into the juicy, fruity. They're almost like got a Coca-Cola feeling to it, but this is not. Like there's a lot of that dark fruit, a lot of that depth coming through, inkiness, and tannin, and you know, alcohol. Like it's a very well put together wine.
Yeah,
for something
sure.
That's like supposed to be an entry level.
Yeah. Well, we have an all-female winemaking team at Cune. And Maria Larrea is the head winemaker. And if I'm not wrong, I think she's been with Cune for 30 plus years. Wow. So, you know, quite a long time. So she, you know, I think by now she knows how to, to make good wines.
Yes. I agree. There's the special female touch for sure. Yeah. That's really, really special. Very different than most joven I've ever had. So that's cool. Thank you. And
we're really it's really the only Rioja, the only organic Rioja in the market as well.
Interesting.
Thank you so much for watching part 4, and don't forget to subscribe to my mailing list at www.angiesound.com so you don't miss any of the future videos.